Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Thrift With Me video. In this video, Erin and I went over to the Villages Goodwill. That's the Villages, Florida. This one, most times, is a lot pricier than your typical Goodwill. I think because the area might be a little more affluent or something like that. Not sure, but it's typically spendier. But we did find some cool things this time. So, I don't know. I thought we did pretty well. It was not very busy at all, which was amazing. I really liked that. We got there right when they opened because that was a little tip we were given. I asked you guys what days you thought were really good days for restock at your local Goodwill or your favorite thrift store. And one of the tips I was given for this specific store was Tuesday mornings, right when they opened. So we tried to be there then, and yeah, we found a few cool things. So anyways, I'm gonna turn the music on for a little bit, and you guys can see what we find. What is this knot?
Both.
Good job. He's doing so good, guys. He's learning so much stuff. He doesn't even know it. All right, so this next thing that I'm about to show you is it's cute. It's so cute in person, but it is listed for a ridiculous amount of money. So do you see it? Do you spot it? Right here. This butter dish with the butterfly on top. Now, I did some image search to see what companies made this, and bam, it is listed for $10,000 on Etsy. But then you go over to eBay, right here, it's listed for $24.95, and that sounds about right. Those are some Dorothy Thorpe glasses. I didn't get those. Those are little roly-poly glasses. I didn't get those, or little small on the rocks glasses. I've never been able to really sell those, so I left those there. I had Erin open that candle. There was quite a few candles that were donated. And here's a Bath & Body Works candle, eucalyptus, mint, and rain. That's a retired scent that actually smells pretty good. And I'm surprised I like it because I'm not really a eucalyptus fan unless I'm sick and I gotta sniff it because it reminds me of Vicks Vapor Rub. But anyways, I ended up getting those candles. That's another thing that I'll look for when I come to the thrift store. Anyways, we're on pause. I'm like kind of stuck in one spot because he was having me sniff the candle that he opened and it smelled really good. So anyways, I have a question for you guys. A question. So, okay, so in your research, have you looked something up and you saw something listed for some astronomical amount, like I did the butter dish for $10,000? So if so, what was it and how much was it listed for? And I guess if you want to throw in what you were able to sell it for, that would be great. So I'm just curious about that because that happens more often than you'd think. So this is one of my favorite aisles, but in this store, this aisle is kind of expensive. So I gravitate towards the top shelves because there's glass stuff. And I spotted a candle, of course, but I spot this red thing in the back and I go to grab it and I'm like, well, nope. Okay, let me show Erin. I said, man, this really got me. And he braces for it. And it's not as heavy as he thought it was going to be. And he almost dropped it. So yeah, that was a piece of plastic, and that definitely tricked the both of us. I spotted this piece of pottery right down here, like a little planter or something like that. I thought it was great. I saw like the bluish purplish colors and I was attracted to it, but I put it back. I didn't steady the camera on the price tag, so I don't really remember. Aaron was calling me over his way, so I give you guys a little glimpse of the red shelf. They decorate the end caps very nicely at the store. And he wanted to show me this green vase that was up at the top, which I'm just showing you the shelf again, and I pan up to it. It's a really cool piece of art glass. It was more contemporary. It was $8.98, so that's not too bad. I didn't peel back the sticker to see who that was, or to see what the original price for that was. I just ended up leaving it on the shelf this day. So, you know, I think that this trip, it was like, all I found was really like amber glass and green glass. And I told him, I'm like, okay, I'm going to look for something a little different. Man, I seriously contemplated getting this plate. It's black and white. I love that. And it's a snowy scene. I have this small collection of smaller, like 8 by 10 framed paintings of snowy, like cabin or house scenes. And I'm kind of regretting it. I could have put a plate hanger on it and hung it with those things. That was really cute. I should have really gotten that. But oh, and I spot a little Pyrex down there. I almost got these as well. I've never found these these are big, these petalware plates in a set. But at the last minute, I saw that as is, and there was some, I was just too excited at the beginning. There was some chipping underneath the plates, and it was kind of by where the tape was. So for $15 for the set, I was like, no, I don't think so. So I ended up leaving them there. But that is the first time I have ever seen them sold like as a set, like at the thrift store. Couldn't believe it. Thought it was awesome. The basket aisle was fantastic. I had Aaron look up those little lampshades to see if the wicker lampshades were going for anything. Didn't really do much. This aisle actually was filled with all kinds of things to do for DIY projects, but we have kind of slowed down on the DIY stuff. It wasn't really doing well in our booth, so I'm not really buying it as much for resale. But if there's something that I like for myself, or, you know, if Aaron needs something, a shelf or something like that, then we're not opposed to buying it for that. But for resale, it didn't do too well. So we're shying away from that at the moment. But anyways, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys now. Stay tuned though, because there is more footage left in this video. So make sure you watch until the end. But so Fridays and Sundays, if you guys are new, we have live sales here on the channel. Did I say at the time? No, I didn't. They're 1 p.m. Eastern. So that's where you'll see a lot of the items that are in the Shop With Me videos or that are in the haul videos. They end up there. We also have an eBay, and we have Instagram. So if you want to go follow us over there, that would be great. My husband is Mr. Chapter 2 Vintage Co., and I'm simply Chapter 2 Vintage Co. Also, this week, I don't do this a lot, but this week I'm having an extra sale for my mom because she's closing her eBay store. So Thursday at 5:30 p.m., June 10th, I will be having a sale for her. I'm hosting it for her, and she'll be selling a lot of costume jewelry. So make sure you guys check that out if you can as well. That's a lot to remember. Make sure you write it all down. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you couldn't answer the question at the beginning of the video, that is just fine. Just make sure you leave me a heart down below, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.